gorgeous part of the world. So again, fourth on the trot for him. It's not bad here, Russell.
Calm waters around Dinesh Chandimal. He's very, very good. Balance is superb. His judgment of length, of line. Anything short or outside the line of the stumps, he'll hit him. And he's been looking so good, Dinesh Chandimal. That's how it is when Dinesh Chandimal is out at the medal. Calm waters. A wicket for Noman, Nawaz and Yasir. If you thought that was good, this is even better. Sri Lanka. A great destination. Those who have visited will tell you all the time. The memories created. Wildlife to nature to history, rich in culture and a lot of love as well. Do visit Sri Lanka.
Nawaz from the full end. Ball. That one just skids through a little bit, but it's just again the error slightly in length. And both these players, particularly Chandimal, who's seeing it like a pumpkin. It's almost into the 80s, and Dhananjaya has got set and he's in, and he's plenty of time just to have a look and support Chandimal, the partnership of 54. To this positivity for the home side, given that Angelo Matthews was out at 195. Riser catch, there's a little bit of footwork and a little bit of wrist work, and there's more work around the boundary here, and that's Hassan Ali. Tidies up, get a comfortable brace.
They give a lot of footwork for Hassan Ali as well, as the 250s on the board. I didn't time it as well as he'd like, but got it into space. The runs keep flowing.
It was a lot of footwork. He had a bit of real estate out there. Probably had to zip around about 30, 40 metres. And that he's gone a little bit squarer now. Hustle with run-outs. So I've just been handed something from Mazza. Chandimal, he's been involved in 4 run-outs in Test cricket, but he hasn't been out. He's the one who's not been out.
Unhappy partners. But there's a happy partner in the box out there. She's been seated in the same seat every day. His wife. I'm sure she's not been running between the wickets with him.
But I hope not.
Yep. She won't move.
It's a great little family's enclosure, isn't it, here? At Gaul. Just said as we come from our comm box, it's on a sort of similar level, but they climb up the stairs and go a little bit higher. But yeah, just along from our commentary position. And of course, other VIPs, there's like a president's box down the end, or chairman's box, whatever you like to call it. Club box.
And there's the M box.
Oh, Maharoof, yes, he's got a box here, isn't he?
And a massive roof on top too. 252 for 4.
हमारी अपनी बुटीक की लॉन्च है और डिजाइनर हेयर फॉल का शिकार मॉडल वाले बालों के लिए मॉडल वाले शैम्पू फॉर हेयर फॉल
block it up. Not looking the bowlers, and with them trying things, it's just playing into the hands of these two. Just dot it up, get to the 80th. The harder ball, round seam, we know, starts skidding through. 10 overs of the day, get your bowlers fresh and have a good go at that stage. That's another moment. Make sure Sri Lanka do not score too many runs or any runs in this little period. Sit back and block it up. With on offer, and it's runs.
Just what you're saying, Russell Arnold, they don't want. Green machine goes from across the shores. It's again the length. It's just fractionally short, not a lot, but it's enough, and it just shows you smaller men good at cutting, staying back, using the crease inside the box well. They'll dab you and just work you. Evidence there from Dhananjaya. Lovely touch.
Yeah, got to be smart in identifying those moments. The 10 overs this evening with the new ball. Then you come back tomorrow morning, you have a hardish ball still in your hands, and getting yourself in the mornings is again a fresh challenge for batsmen. You've got two moments where you can jump on and try things. Therefore, at this stage, don't let it run away from you. That's the theory, Danny.
Yeah, and I'm on board with it. So I'm subscribing to it in terms of whether it's Nasim Shah and a bit of Hassan Ali. And do you think possibly those two gentlemen, quick burst, they share it maybe from the 14 and still have a bit of spin with the new ball, a bit of spin from this end?
Yep, 1 and 1. Because even the spinners will like it. A little bit of extra zip, bit of extra bounce. Batsman has to change how he approaches it. It'll get onto him a little quicker.
Yeah, 100%. That's precisely where you're at. Two little bites at it, right at the end of day one, and then, of course, again at the start of day two tomorrow, weather permitting, all those sorts of things. That's interesting. Or graphic.
Yeah, there's a lot of calculations that do come into this. If you do remember, Dimuth Karunaratne did take a little bit of time out due to an injury. So time's added on for wickets and various reasons, and hence they're not behind and will not be penalized for that over 8. 258 for 4.
डॉलन्स इन्वर्टर एसी के विंड ब्लास्ट फीचर से मिले 30% ज्यादा एयर फ्लो, जो करे कमरे के हर कोने को सेकंडों में एक जैसा ठंडा, क्योंकि डॉलन्स रिलायबल है।
The Dutch hospital building inside the fort. Now that's where I had lunch 2 days ago, that little corridor coming out right onto the beach on my own. I loved the company
Thanks.
I had.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
Me, myself, is the best.
Oh, Irene. Oh, hello. Big slice. Should be. And is. Celebrations here. Nawaz. He picks up another one just prior to that new ball we've been talking about around the corner.
Beautifully bowled. That was brilliant. He tosses it up so slow. Chandimal tries to hit the top of mid-on. Look at that. The shot is not there. Chandimal has to create it. There's a bit of bite. Fawad Alam. He looked for 5.
Roshan Dikwala. And the most notable thing about those numbers is the bottom. No Test 100, and he's playing in his 53rd Test match.
94th innings is out there. He's out there because Dinesh Chandimal got sucked into it.
Yeah, he knows it's hugely frustrating because he was trying to smash that away over long on, or a wide long on. He'd been so patient up to then. 137 deliveries. Get to 80. Well, Russellano and Co will tell you in a Test match you should go on and nail 3 figures. Got set, you've done all that hard yards. And Dikwala, he's just going to have a little look and just be sensible, have a look. And hustle a couple. That'll be nice. It'll feel good. He's underway straight away.
It's going to be an interesting phase because Niroshan Dikwala, he's busy, lives on the edge, does Dikwala things. Now he's got the most runs, or second most runs in Test cricket without getting 100. His high score is 96. Only Shane Warne has more runs without 100.
Dear old SKW, Shane Keith Warne, in 99 against New Zealand. That was the whacker. Perth. I think it was around 2000. Question marks.
Sri Lanka batting first on a good surface. You'll expect this surface to play similarly on day 2, even day 3, because it looks pretty hard and nicely bound with a bit of grass covering. Now, Dikwella has been under some pressure coming into this game. Remember that half century he got in the first innings against Australia, but since then he hasn't really done much with the bat. He's had a few opportunities missed as a wicketkeeper, so he's under some pressure. Sri Lanka will be hoping that he'll stand up, and so is this man, Dhananjay De Silva. Just a touch short, the slowness of the surface loves him to get on the back. He really doesn't go too far, but look at that length. It's not all that short. The surface is also slow, allows the batsman to play a lot of the back foot. He's good with those. He plays the reverse, he plays the sweep. Sometimes can be a bit extravagant.
Some runs. You just feel he needs some runs. I know that Dinesh Chandimal has done exceptionally well with wings. We might be forced to give the gloves to someone else.
That would be an interesting situation if selectors decide to go in that route, take that route, because I doubt whether they'll really want to go with Chandimal or... Do you look at a fresh wicket-keeping option? I mean, that all depends on where Dikwella will be at the end of this game. But don't forget, Sri Lanka won't be playing Test cricket for a while. They play, I think, the next series in March. So much of white ball cricket in between.
I don't think it's something that they would want to do, but it might be something that they get forced to do. I say forced because it's not like he's been Alan Knott behind the stumps either. You know, he's clanged a few. So, but you might be bringing up a very good point there. Don't tinker with the form of Mendes and Chandimal and actually look at someone fresh, but it's whether there is someone fresh. But still, whatever the case is, there's options, and he's under a little bit of pressure.
A single to end the over, 269 for 5.
तूने नोटिस किया?
.269 for 5. Quite a few Pakistan supporters around. Good to see them here, even though there are few. Every visitor to the country is welcome. Right, spin from both ends, so more left arm spin. This is Noman. They've been impressive, both left arm spinners. This is what Dikwella does. Russell Arnold coined a phrase saying some time ago that Dikwella does Dikwella things, and he's exactly that. That's exactly what he's doing. He has a game plan that is unique to him. And more often than not, he's been successful with those reverse sweeps, the conventional sweeps, the chips, the drives through extra cover. Right, Dhananjay De Silva on 30. This is his best score in the 4 innings he's played. This is his 5th innings. He had a best of 20 before. He didn't play in a game because of COVID. Another player who needs some runs behind him. That's the man. That's the man we're talking about. The best spinner Pakistan never had. Someone wanted to know his economy rate.
And for all those people that think that Roshan Abasinga is a student of the game and knows all the history, you're very much mistaken. It's this gentleman who sits next to him that passes all the information.
Excuse me, how about you? How about you? Aren't we all fortunate to have him around? So it's just me, is it? And all of you know, the rest of you know everything. Sensible batting, just looking to come down the pitch, knocking the ball into gaps. Sri Lanka's next big challenge will be when the new ball is due in about 2 overs after this one, 2 overs and a ball. So that will be the last 10 overs of the day will be a phase that they'll want to negotiate safely, not give another wicket. $272 for 5.
हमारी अपनी बुटीक की लॉन्च है और डिजाइनर
Been a bit of a mixed bag, really, as far as wickets going down on day one of Test Gaul since 2021. Sometimes it's been tough going for the bowlers, and on other occasions, it's been bowler friendly.